Hi, I'm Ethan Strimling, former Democratic State Senator, and this is my colleague, Phil Harriman, former Republican State Senator. This week, as I think just about everybody in Maine has heard, there's been a battle between the state of Maine and Portland around folks who are staying at the homeless shelter, where the city of Portland has been billing the state, saying that folks who are at the homeless shelter don't have the means, aren't able to afford shelter for themselves, so the state should reimburse us. Turns out some of those folks had tens of thousands of dollars in bank accounts. This has created, obviously, quite a controversy. What's your take on it?
Well, I think what's interesting is that the facts that came out of this was from an audit of Portland's own record. So it's not the state of Maine coming into the city of Portland and saying, if you'd just done a little bit more research on the people you're billing us for, you would have discovered these significant resources in many instances. So, I think the city of Portland had a choice to make, which was to say, we're either going to just blame this all on politics, which is heretofore is what they've done, or said in response, gee, let's sit down and see if we can make a better system out of this.
Yeah, I mean, we have to remember that the folks who are in the shelter who probably have this money probably have some serious mental health issues.
Sure.
But obviously, it is true that there have been some of these concerns that have been raised, I think are things that the city of Portland needs to look at. I work in the social service industry. Stories like this don't help because it makes it appear like the folks we are helping and asking people to provide supports for have support themselves, when the overwhelming majority, of course, do not. So there is some battle here, but I do think, unfortunately, we have given the governor some ammunition that he's probably going to use legitimately.
Well, and this is what I hope. The politicians who have the policy, strategy, and budget authority can do one of two things. They can now whip this up into a frenzy, which will cause taxpayers at the coffee shop to get angry, or they can use their power. The mayor of Portland, the governor, Commissioner DHHS, Mary Mayhew, could say, okay, we both agree that this is something that can be improved upon. Let's sit down and find a way to make it work better.
Yes, that would certainly be a much better path. Our column this week deals with this issue in much more depth, and you can take a look at that in Sunday's Maine Sunday Telegram.